Guys, Mason Ramon here, and welcome to another Kaiju figure review. Now, this review is my fourth Godzilla figure that I've ever owned in my life, when I was about 7 or 8 years old. And this guy, I got him on my 8th birthday. And so, here he is. If he can stand up. Rodan from Godzilla Final Wars. Now, he has a bit of a standing issue. He would fall down if I let him go because he's hunched over like that. He didn't have a problem when I first got it. It's probably because I've been using this pretty much. I mean, look at that. It's pretty hunched and it keeps falling over. Maybe if I, spread the legs out a little bit. Try this. Oh, hold on. Let's try that. Nope, still falls. Straightforward. Try this. No, he still falls. Okay, I'm just gonna have to hold him like this, unfortunately. But anyways, with Rodan, Rodan, this is the Rodan from Godzilla Final Wars. Okay, if you're wondering for my toy reviews, I don't do history because, I don't really, watch full episodes of them, of, Ultraman or something like that. Or full movies of, Godzilla movies that I don't own. Final Wars is a movie I do own, but I mean, it's But I will state that the movies and films and movies and TV shows that they come out with. Okay, with Rodan, he actually came out with his very own movie in 1956. Ghidorah, the three-headed monster in 1964. Invasion of the Astro Monster in 1965. Destroy All Monsters in 68. And, yeah, there's more. Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2 in 1993. And Godzilla Final Wars, which is the one you're looking at right now, in 2004. Rodan is one of the big five in the Godzilla franchise. But anyways, that's the films that he appeared in. Now, let's go on to detail. Now, detail with this guy is pretty accurate. If you look closely at the wings, you can see, little rough edges of his skin right here. Look at that. That's really nice. The back of his wings, they got the flaps to it because, they're wings. If you look at the skin back here on his arms, those are also pretty nice. The fingertips, and here's his fourth finger that goes down his wings. Yeah, flying reptiles, if you don't notice, they actually have a fourth finger, going down to the tip of its wing, right here. A fourth finger, so that it can, flap its wings. And their bones are pretty hollow. I mean, looking at the arms, kind of muscular. They're pretty muscular. I'm sorry about that. Going down the chest, there's some nice scales to it. Some body armor. Going down from the beginning of its chest down to its knees. Which I think is pretty nice. The legs. Yeah, they look like, normal bird feet. They actually look like bird feet. The claws are nicely rounded, too. If you look closely at this. Yeah, the claws are nice and rounded. And on the back, here's his tail. Pretty feathery little tail. Because with the other Rodan tail, it's not it's more of a skin flop than a feathery tail. Oh yeah, the head. If you look at the head, it's really nice. I mean, look at that menacing looking face. Look at the beak. Look at the two crests on its head. I thought Rodan only had one crest, but no. Rodan has two, because, he's a giant pteranodon. Yeah, Rodan's one of my favorite monsters. He's a really awesome monster. Alright. Anyways, now on to paint job. Oh, look at that, he's standing up. That's good. Okay, for paint job, it's also accurate. His skin color is red, obviously, just like in the movie. His beak and the below his arms, the top parts of his wings, and his back are like a dark brownish black color. The fingertips, the body armor, and his toes are like an orangish color. And I think that's pretty accurate. This guy's also kind of damaged as well because, you know, he's years old. And his eyes, if you couldn't notice, if you look closely, his eyes are actually green, which is pretty cool. The Bandai Japan one also has green eyes. The Bandai Japan one looks slightly different than, well, actually a lot different than this Rodan. The feet are smaller. The wings are like more, like that instead of like rounded. The crests are like pointing, like, they're not, his crests are on the Bandai Japan one, they're like just pointing upward. They're not curved or anything. But that, I mean, that figure is pretty cool, but this figure is the first Rodan figure I've ever owned, and I like this guy. I grew up with it. So that's, paint job. Now under articulation. For Rodan, he only has 3 points. That's his head. It can rotate 360 degrees, but it's kind of stiff, but you can kind of do it. Yeah, it's probably because of the ring. The vinyl ring on its head. It's a little wobbly too. And the feet can rotate 360 if you can force them to, but you can probably only get them up to 180. Yeah, but that's fine. I mean, you can spread his feet out for standing issues. Oh, there we go. I got him to stand up again. That's good. So yeah, only 3 points of articulation. I don't blame it because, you know, what do you expect? You can't rotate wings 360 degrees. I mean, they will look ugly. And, you know, you can't really rotate his legs 360 degrees because, you know, the wings actually connect with his legs. So, yeah, I mean, I don't blame it. I'm not going to take points off of that because, you know, he's a Pteranodon. What do you expect? Alright, now on his sizing. I'm still going to have to hold him like this. Alright, let's pair him up with Godzilla. Okay, I really can't. I would say this is accurate. They're actually just as tall as each other. I mean, when they fought, they were like just as big. I mean, normally they're friends, which is good. They would get into a fight every now and then, but it's still good. They work it out at the end. But hey, I think this is nice. I think this is pretty accurate. And let's get his tag team partner from Godzilla Final Wars, Anguirus. Now again, this is also pretty accurate. Anguirus is, you know, 4-legged and he's, you know, pretty good. His tag team partner from, I think it was the third or fourth battle from Final Wars. And now on a rarity, Bandai Creation Rodan, it's rare again. The Bandai Japan one, it's pretty moderate. It goes up to about $40-something. This one you're looking at now is like, I don't know. I haven't checked. Oh, okay, he's standing up. Yeah, so the one you're looking at now, it's rare. If not gone, I don't know. But this guy is rare, and I'm very lucky I got my hands on this when I was 8 years old. It was my birthday when I got that thing. My dad hid that from me until I had to look all around the house to find it. But hey, I found it. So yeah, that's Rodan for you. Detail's pretty good. Paint job is also pretty accurate. Articulation's limited, but I don't blame it. Sizing is also accurate, and rarity is pretty high. So I'm gonna give him, I'll give him a 4.5 out of 5. 4.5. Why? It's because, you know, the detail, it's a little off. Well, not off. It's still good. It's like, you know, the back of the wings are like really smooth. I mean, that kind of bothers me a little bit. They should have had like a little detail on the back of the wings, but it's still good. It's still a really nice figure. So yeah, 4.5 out of 5 from me. I would recommend this figure if you can get either the Bandai Japan figure or the Bandai America one. Pick it up. Pick it up. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.